A guru doesn't give you anything. They just remind you and help reveal what's already there for you. So in this video, I want to highlight 3 signs, 2 considerations, and 1 hidden gem that together work as a roadmap to help give you clarity on when you've found the right teacher and how to maximize that chapter of your life together. If you've been feeling lost lately and you're on a spiritual path, you're not alone. Most people have a moment where they realize, I need additional help. Greetings everyone, it's Jordan Parker, Life and Transformation Coach, speaking to you from my direct experience to inspire commitment and faith on your path. Today I want to talk about something that becomes more important as you deepen on your path, and that's finding a spiritual teacher or guru. So a genuine teacher is a lifeline when you're feeling scared, confused, or alone. A guru models what's possible. They save you time and energy and years of suffering by giving you the opportunity to learn from their experience. They also offer clarity on steps and structure that you can use based on the stage that you're at. And most importantly, they reconnect you with the depth and the wisdom that is already within you. A guru doesn't give you anything. They just remind you and help reveal what's already there for you. So if you're on the spiritual path and open to this kind of guidance, let's get started. So it all starts with resonance. The first time you encounter a teacher, you're gonna feel it in your body, in your mind, your heart. There's gonna be some transmission that when you listen to them, something awakens in you, something opens, and you start to feel a pull towards the things that they have to share. A few questions to ask yourself in this process is, do I feel more open as I'm with or listen to them? Do I feel a sense of trust, even though right now I might not be able to explain why? The right teacher doesn't create long-term dependency. In the short term, you might be dependent on some of their teachings, but ultimately this is an empowering relationship. And as part of this resonance, you want to feel a sense of alignment, not just with their teachings, but more importantly, how you feel. The next sign is aliveness. This is where you just cannot get enough of what they have to share. You just want more and more. Their words feel nourishing, clarifying, and enlivening, and your world begins to feel different. Not only do you want more of what they have to share, but you also want to tell others about it. This is enthusiasm that organically arises and spills over, and you want to share it as much as possible. And the last sign that you've found the right teacher is that you're seeing actual proof in your life of changes for the better. So these changes are usually not dramatic, but they're steady and noticeable, not just to you, but the people around you. Situations that once triggered you soften, and people close to you might begin to say something like, you seem more calm, or something's different about you. Just as important, you start making decisions that feel more aligned with who you are and who you want to be. This includes boundaries, priorities, and relationships. Old habits that you may have spent years struggling with begin to shift, or sometimes just fall away. And these changes don't come from forcing anything. They actually come naturally in their own right timing. As with all good things, a relationship with a guru can also have some challenges, and I just want to highlight a couple of considerations to hold on your journey. The first word of caution is their life relatable to yours? The ideal here is you eventually find someone whose past and hopefully current life lines up with yours. That way there's a commonality and a relatability that really transcends not just the spiritual realm, but also the very human realm, which can get overlooked in this process. So a common occurrence in the West is to put on a pedestal Buddhist monks. The challenge here is that some of these monks have never worked a 9-to-5, been married, and had 2 children and a mortgage to pay. While you can absolutely take value from their teachings, there's also eventually a point where the disconnect between their day-to-day and your day-to-day can leave a gap where you need to eventually supplement with either other teachings or another guru. Because the truth here is that while some issues or challenges is human across the board, there are some very real challenges in life that relatability is super important. And that's where it's extra rewarding to to have a spiritual teacher that has either walked your path or is walking something similar. And so the other caution here is knowing when to move on. So this part is rarely talked about, but it's natural and healthy. Just like any other relationship, there's usually a beginning, a middle, and an end. And the kind of support that we need in life is seasonal. We go through different chapters and stages, and we need to adjust appropriately. And sometimes the guru you had in your 20s may not fit who you are in your 40s. I personally have had 5 different spiritual teachers over the last 20 plus years. A way to recognize that it might be time to move on is you start to feel a subtle distance from the teacher or the teachings. You start to feel less interested in what they have to share. You're finding yourself picking up books and watching videos of other teachers, other styles, or a different approach to the issue you're working through. To be clear, this is not betrayal. This is just evolution. You are meant to outgrow most teachers, or even to take a break to find yourself coming back years later. In my experience, you don't need to worry too much about this. Your soul will begin to let you know when it's time to move on from that teacher. So the hidden gem here is that if you're open and look for it, there's actually spiritual teachers everywhere. A teacher can be a mentor, an author, a clerk at the grocery store. It doesn't even have to be a person. It actually can be your dog or your own breath. While it's common and powerful to start with one person, a human being that you can align with and receive transmission from, at the end of the day, in my experience, everything is spiritual, and everything therefore can be your teacher. And that ultimately over time you may find that life itself is your guru. But remember, you are the ultimate author of your life. You are responsible, and you have the gifts of channeling whatever it is that you're meant to bring into this world. So as you step back into your world after watching this, remember, finding a guru and having one is not about giving away your power, it's about awakening the power that you already have within. Start by noticing what resonates, pay attention to how you open and feel aliveness, and then be aware of impactful, real changes as a result of this relationship. And trust yourself enough to listen to that voice that says, this teaching here is for me right now. So if this message resonated, feel free to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more content on growth and transformation. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.